Hey, before the podcast gets started, make sure to go cop some t-shirts. I'm gonna take you out to the website. YouTube demonetized me, so your boy broke as fuck. So if you want to help support me, hold on, let me pull this up. Oh, this is Stu's site. You can fuck with Stu too, but let me show y'all mine first. I'm the priority here, motherfucker. This is my shit. All right, so you got the Game Time tee, Game Time on the front, oversized tee, Teammacho on the back. You got the I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm not supposed to curse in the first minute, but fuck it. I'm already demonetized, niggas. Facts. So yeah, I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm a bodybuilder. Yeah, so whatever you want to fuck with it. If you don't want to fuck with it, that's okay too. All right. So yeah, like if you want, hey, if you don't even support me, if you support Kane, if you like dogs, if you want Kane to stay on his diet, you know what I'm saying, keep getting brolic, keep getting buff, fuck with some t-shirts. All right. If not, Kane gonna be hungry. I'll put the camera on him, but he's sleeping right now. They don't. That's why I said buff. I'm like, they don't know what brolic mean. If you're not from New York, you probably don't know. But anyway, support Stu as well, because he do this podcast. And I like to support my friend's business. Unlike everybody else who go rock Gucci and all that shit, I rock with my boys. So go cop Stu stuff, beefstew.net. He got the Fear the Fro shirt. That's my favorite right there, Fear the Fro Stu. And then he got this serious bodybuilder one, beef stew with the abs and thighs. Oh, he cheaper than mine. His is $28. Damn. I gotta drop my rate. I gotta match that rate. I'm motherfuckers cop my shit. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long. Teammacho.shop and beefstew.net. Fuck with your boys. Enjoy the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Dude, pretty good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. A little bit late start, but
yeah. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, we doing the podcast today? I'm like sitting on my ass here, you know?
My fault, bro. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, but Stu was on, but he's having mic difficulties, so he might have to just go no mic. You know, but how you been, Ken?
Dude, I've been good, man. Been good. Pretty busy as usual, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're getting so close to prep period. You know, we're like 24 or 25 weeks to New York at this point. You know, from 20 weeks, you're basically like, you know, getting ready to turn the switch on. You know, turn the switch on. So I'm trying to just kill all the traveling at this point by December and you know, just start getting ready to mentally make that switch, you know, for prep to start. But I'm blessed, bro. Can't complain.
Very good. And when do you start prep? 20 weeks usually? You do what, 20 or 16?
So usually around North Americans, we did 16 weeks. But I feel like from 20 weeks, you're kind of cleaning things out. So we usually I usually prefer to start like 20 weeks, not strict, but like start to like clean things out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Nick says, I mean, it's kind of the same shit, just different amounts of food, right? It's not really
exactly.
Like in some ways, you're kind of in prep all year, besides the dinners and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But at the level you're at, I mean, it's pretty much there's no off season. It's like Quentin says, on season. That's it's on season. Like when you besides the 2-3 months of cruise, that's really about it. You know, that's really about it. Yeah. But how you doing, Stu?
Boys are serious. You know, these boys are. You know, it finally dawns on you. You're like, I'm in the pro ranks. Like, this is not like back in the amateur. Everyone's has a job. Everyone's trying to do. These guys don't give a fuck, bro. They're killers. You know, they're here to win, and they'll do anything to win.
Oh,
you
man.
know, so
I'll be watching these videos. Fucking Regan got Regan got 3 masseuses and shit. He got a fucking, you know what I'm saying? They got maids, motherfucker. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers, 3 times a week? That's expensive, motherfucker, you know? They got all types. They get acupuncture, motherfuckers. I'm like, this is serious. They really invested into this shit, you know.
Dude.
So you gotta be on your shit, you know.
And I'm all here knotted up, you know, just knots everywhere.
But you know what? But I like to see people like I'm with Kai Green. He's like, yo, I don't got no fancy deep tissue masseuse and all that. Motherfucker was in knowing damn well he could afford a house. This motherfucker did the project. Shop it.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you. It's low, but I can hear you.
Okay, let me adjust the level and fucking find. One of the USB ports apparently doesn't work on my laptop, so. I had it in the wrong one. And
there we go.
There we go.
Boom.
There we go.
Now we're talking. Yeah, it's still refreshing to see a motherfucker shop at fucking Seatown and Western Beef, you know, buying tuna fish and, you know, tilapia. I'm like, yeah, you know. I don't know. So for me, it's kind of cool to see that still, you know.
Just got out of Restaurant Depot, bro. Like, I'm doing this on the cheap.
Hey,
they got like super cheap shit there. The chicken breast was like $1.70 a pound, and we got the chicken tenders that were like $1.90. So it's like the lean, like good part in the middle, you know. It's usually like $4 a pound.
Still trying to find somewhere that can get me a membership to Restaurant Depot, man.
So I don't have a membership. What I do is just call ahead and ask them like, hey, do you do day passes? And if they do day passes, you just come in, show them your ID. They give you a little slip, and then you give that to the checkout person, and you can just shop like a normal store. So
this is a gem right here, Stu. We got to clip this. That's a gem.
Dropping gems. You know, I used to be sometimes confused when I would see people who make good money. Let's say Boston, for instance, right? Like, he makes good money. Why is he so cheap? And why doesn't he want to buy anything and save all his money? And now I start to get it, because I'm like, you either do it while you're young or you're going to do it eventually. It doesn't matter how much fucking money you make. It's how much money you spend. You can make as much money as you fucking want. If you spend it all, motherfucker, you got no money, you know? So it's really, the secret is in saving. So anybody I know
habits. Like, I've always been like this, and I think I'll always be like this, even if I am eventually like significantly wealthier. Like, I mean, buying organic fucking chicken breast from Whole Foods is not going to improve the quality of my life. You know,
I don't think it's that serious.
And it's lifestyle creep. I think it's lifestyle creep for a lot of these people. You know, like you start making a little bit more like, oh, maybe I can shop this place a little better, get a nicer car, get a nicer house. Before you know it, you're in debt. You know, like the money you're making, you're just making ends meet with that. And if something happens, you got nothing to rely on, especially with bodybuilding. Like, you know, average pro career is like 10 years. So if you're not saving any of that money within 10 years, in the span of like a real working class American, 10 years is like, it's nothing compared to like
a quarter of your career. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So like, you don't save any of that, you're done. Like you basically got to start from scratch, just like anyone else, which at that point you're like 40. So it's like, what do you do? Right.
You don't want to do that. I remember I was at the Jay Cutler show with Compton, and then Compton obviously knows everybody. He knows the people who you're not supposed to know. Right. So I'm talking to people. I'm talking to all these the movers and shakers in the background of this shit, and I'm hearing all these stories. And I'm like, damn! It's like all of it is fake. I'm growing up watching these bodybuilders, like, wow, they're so rich and shit. And then you're hearing these stories, like, oh, maybe not so much. The people you don't think, or you know they make money, but the people you're not thinking about are the people actually making money. The people who look like they're making money, like while you're watching them, they're the ones who don't really make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People who present themselves.
They might be making money, dude. Because like 20 years ago, those contracts were good, right? But they were driving Mercedes and fucking fancy cars and whatever. It was all in the videos. We've all seen it. A lot of those guys are broke now. You know,
because they thought the money was going to keep coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's just not how it works. If they lived within their means and like invested a chunk of those contracts, like you could probably invest if they were making like $100,000 a year, maybe like 150, which a lot of those top guys probably were back then. If you go and invested half of that, because you could live off of 75 G's easy in that time frame, and then like shit, dude, like you're set. That's a lot of money you can pile up, and that investment grows, and then it's just kind of passive income if it's in the stock market after that, right? But nobody did that.
It's like Jay wasn't. It wasn't like Jay was the only one getting paid. A lot of people, before Jay became like the person he is today, like a lot of people were making a lot more money before Jay, and he just made smart moves with it, and he's the Jay we see today. But a lot of other people could have been in that position if they played the game like 100%. Jay.
Wasn't there a story? Wasn't there a story like Flex Wheeler had like a 4-story house or some shit like in California? Like they had money, bro. Yeah, these guys were making a lot of money. They just didn't invest it. They didn't invest it or
will ever make. Put it like 100%.
That. Yeah.
You just gotta be smart. And then while they're making all this money, fucking Hani had nothing. And Hani now is rich as shit because he was smart with his money, So it's like the people, some of these promoters and shit that used to be like, decent bodybuilders that nobody really knew of. A lot of them are. I mean, look at Tamer. I mean, he's making bank. Where they was like, oh, he was just like another guy, but he was smart with his money, And muscle contest ain't cheap, so they gonna make some money, So it's one of those things, man. You got to use your brain. So I get it more now. Luckily, I'm 32. I'm not 42, but I get it. And there's been times where I made a lot of money. There's times where I didn't make a lot of money. But either way, I've always spent way too much, and I'm also aware of that. But I was like, I'm gonna enjoy it while it's happening. And now I'm like, I don't really care about none of this, none of the things I used to care about. It just makes no difference, So,
and I think part of that has to do with once you've actually done it once too. It's a lot different from that point. So, like once you've had a nice car. When I was riding a hoopty like back in college, like some like 97 Honda, 97 Toyota Corolla. I couldn't even fit in the damn thing, and I was like,
dude, that is an awesome car.
It's a nice car.
It's not a hoopty. It's a reliable.
No, mine was a hoopty, bro. Mine was like, dude, the bottom was rusted and shit. My exhaust pipe fell out in like 287.
Oh no,
it was fucked up. But I when I finally was able to make a little bit of money, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy myself a nice car. And you buy yourself a nice car, and then after like 4 or 5 months, you're like, a car is just a fucking car, man. Like the niceness wears off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. But at least once you've gone to that point where you've actually done it, then it makes sense. Like for you, like right now, my thing is I want a house. I've never been able to say I'm a homeowner, and that's something that's big for me. So like once I achieve that, it's kind of like, okay, maybe it's not as grand as like, this thing expectation that you always wanted, right? Like now you got home expense bills and stuff. It's like maybe renting wasn't so bad back then. You know what I mean? So it's give and take. Yeah, it's give and take.
But the difference between a nice car and a house is one of them goes down in value forever.
The other doesn't.
And the other one increases in value, like forever.
Good point.
Barring like some crazy housing crash, which happens once every like 20 years, which we're overdue for, to be fair. But, it's like, if you're going to stay in a house for 5 to 10 years, it's kind of always going to be worthwhile.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take my advice. But like, if you want to stay in one place, then I mean, shit, you'll be down here pretty soon, and you can afford a house down here. You can't
That's why I'm moving,
Jersey,
bro.
right?
That's why I'm moving.
Yeah.
That's the main reason, bro. It's not really for bodybuilding, dude. I just want to own a home,
Fuck it, yeah. From what I remember, Sean Roden. Well, I guess this is the benefits of being in the sport a little bit older. Because Sean, what are you doing? Because Sean was wiser, right? Sean still had his same hoopty, bro. He won the Olympia, still drove the hoopty. As far as I know, he never got a new car. Same hoopty that goes. He didn't give a fuck. Put up in the goes in the Rolls Royce. Motherfucker, I'm Mr. Olympia. It don't fucking matter what the fuck I drive. You know I got money. You literally saw me win the check. I don't gotta flaunt it, motherfucker. You know who the fuck I am, you know? And he just came in the same hoopty. You know, people be like, why he still drives that? He don't give a fuck about what the fuck you think. You know, he got a kid, he got shit he wants to do. You know, I'm pretty sure he had a house in Vegas at one point, but don't quote me, you know. So
I think he did, man.
I think he did.
He got like broken into, and there's this whole fucking
so much
dramatic story with Laura Lee, and
there was so much drama. Honestly, I felt really bad for him. There was later in his life, at the end, there was so much drama in his life, man. That can't be. When it comes to, with all due respect, when it comes to women, man, you gotta be careful, man, because they could be drama. They could be drama. You gotta,
especially when there's drama to varying degrees, right? You know, you gotta pick your flavor and how much you want, right?
Choose wisely.
Especially when you're like you're going up like that and you're very successful. Careful. You can't be playing those games, man, because like, dude, you could wake up broke one day just over those decisions. You know,
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. What happened to Sean Road.
We all live and learn. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, but you almost want that person that was with you, like with Samson, that was with you from day one, because you don't know these people's intentions. Like after you're doing well, yeah, everybody wants you when you're doing well, right? But that's not real. That's not real. It got to be real, you know. I don't know how we got to that, but
what if nobody wants you ever?
Okay, do you guys? I think I had this combo before, but I don't know if you guys were on. You guys believe that men ever get unconditional love besides like your mom, like no conditions at all. Like if your fucking dick stopped working, you stopped making money. Would you be loved the same?
It's possible, but not.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely.
Common.
But then,
I think it's both sexes, bro. I don't even. Think
okay, I was gonna say, one of my clients was like, okay, but what if I was your wife and then I got in the car accident and fucked up my face, and I have, you know what I'm saying? And then I get fat and I look like shit. My face is all fucked up. Would you love me the same? I'm like, I would love you, but the same might be strong. And it's like, then I'm like, I can't, because we look for different things. Women look for security. So you can't be mad at a woman if she wants security from a man, right? It is what it is. She wants to know her and her kids are good. So is it shallow? Only if it's too much. Only if it's like, oh, I got laid off for 2 weeks. Fuck you, I'm out of here. Then that's pushing it. But if you're like on the couch being lazy, there's limits to it. There's limits to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a bad thing or I think it's just human nature, right?
It's you got to be realistic with yourself. The only person that can unconditionally love you on this earth is your parents. And I would even if you're lucky. Yeah, if you're lucky at that point. I would even say it's your mother mostly before your father, because she physically gave birth to you. I feel like there's this maternal connection with the mom and their child that even I'm not a dad, so maybe I don't know, but I feel like the mother to child is always stronger. Those are the only two people. Everyone else, they may love you, but there are conditions to that love. I don't think it's realistic or fair to expect someone to love you unconditionally in this world. To me, I just don't think it's realistic, because me personally, I don't know if I can say that I unconditionally love. I mean, people say it all the time, right? People would say it all, but like, bro, like if something happens, you hear it all the time, like, this married couple, they're, for 10 years and together. Yeah. The guy goes to jail for 1 year and it's over, right? Like, or like
Aaron Singerman. It happened to Aaron Singerman,
right? Yeah. So you just,
it didn't have a PJ
though. Hallmark movie, dude.
Yeah, you just don't know.
I told PJ, bro, he got a real one, bro. She stayed with him. He came out of jail. She married him, and it's having his babies. I'm like, damn, you lucked out, PJ. You got a good one, lucky. Bro. Let's be real. It's not normal. I don't. It's have not normal. It's not. They out of there. They like, fuck out of here, motherfucker. You in jail,
And here's the thing, though. No one. It's not like anyone is like blaming the person. You know what I mean? Like it's normal. That's just what happens. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's unfair.
depending on if I go to jail more than 2 years, I don't know. It depends how long we've been together. If we're married, it depends. There's a certain amount of time I would just be like, yo, do your thing. Don't wait for me because I don't want you to pause the best years of your life while I'm in jail. At the end of the day, we in charge of our own actions. You end up in jail, that's kind of your own fault, right? Even if it's, if it's muddy, it is what it is. So I wouldn't even hold that on your head, you know what I'm saying?
No.
But yeah, you can't even ask for that. I think we can get close, very close to unconditional love. Like if you were somebody 10 years, they love you to an extent that they don't care if you're in a fucking wheelchair, none of that. Like they'll there's still gonna be an extent, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do whatever the fuck you want. But within reason, I think some of us do get a form of that as close as possible, realistically. You can't expect to have it to you go to jail for 20 years and the girl waits for you. That's like that's too much.
Unrealistic.
Yeah,
but speaking of, I know we mentioned
don't go to jail.
Yeah, I know we mentioned Eris. I know we mentioned Eris Singerman. That is the best interview I have seen in bodybuilding for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
That was, if anyone hasn't seen that interview on the Jay Cutler podcast, I think you really need to watch it. Like he goes through, forget the jail sentence and everything, but just his life. It's essentially his life story up until this point. And he said some really interesting things, man, in that interview that even I was like, oh wow, like I had no idea this shit happened, So anyone who hasn't watched that, please
check it out.
Definitely watch it. It's really good.
Well, like they're the few things, right? I gotta be honest. I didn't really know. You know how we always knew who PJ was because his personality. He wears heart on his sleeve, right? I never really got a sense of who Aaron was as a man. Honestly, I had no idea. Besides what I hear around the industry, watching that interview, I feel like more people have like a better understanding and maybe some respect for him. Even hearing PJ, again closer to PJ and hearing what PJ says, I'm like, oh, okay. Aaron isn't like some bad guy. In my head, for whatever reason, I always had like a negative connotation toward him. For whatever reason, I don't know what that means. I never knew him, but that interview it makes sense. And PJ, I mean, before we had the podcast, he didn't even watch it, but he said a lot of things that agree kind of with what Aaron is saying. So it sounds like he's a decent guy, man. And also, PJ said that he never snitched on PJ. That was never a thing. So whether he cooperated or not, that was separate from PJ. So PJ, and this whole time, I kind of thought he snitched on PJ. I don't know why I thought that. I assumed that.
Life sentence. One guy is like, scot free, not completely, but
free enough. Yeah. So whatever he committed, whatever he cooperated was separate. So that's important to know because. If it was on PJ, that's rough because
it's different.
You guys are in it together. It's different. Somebody else, fuck that. Fuck that guy. I'll give a fuck about that.
Aaron's still running Redcon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like compare that to PJ. PJ can't even go. He can't leave the state. He can't even go to a supplement or fitness expo because there's like supplement industry related stuff happening there.
That's overboard, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy,
the judicial system is just crazy. But I think
we don't understand the details of.
That's what I was going to say.
Like what I don't even know what they were convicted of. I don't know the details. It's just fun to talk about it because it's kind of funny in retrospect. But
listen, but they've talked about it 100 times, and I still don't get it. I've listened to it 50 times. And I still couldn't sit here and explain it. It's one of those things.
I think it was they were got for essentially selling it's some kind of pro hormone or something. I forget the name of what Aaron said it was. And that's essentially what it was. But it was like retroactive. It wasn't like it was at the time they were doing it. It was like it was like, it was like they went back. I don't know. It's interesting. But what Aaron said in that interview that I thought was really interesting was when he made a decision to plead guilty was when he asked his lawyer, what are my chances of beating this case? And the lawyer was like, oh, like 10%. And he's like, and the lawyer's like, that's pretty good. 10%, going against the feds, 10% is the best you're going to get. And he's like, if I don't beat this case, how many years do I get? He said 15 plus years. If I plead guilty, how many years do I get? 1 year or 1 and a year and a couple of months.
You
It's
gotta
like,
be guilty.
it's like, why are we even fighting this fight at this point, right? Like, just
That's so funny how that works too, because like
yeah,
basically you're pleading guilty. If the feds are going after you, like you're biggity fucked, right? Basically. So like they're just like, would you like make our jobs easier and we'll reduce your sentence like
exactly.
to a fraction of what it would be otherwise? Thanks. We don't want to do the paperwork. We don't even want to do all this work. You're basically just making their jobs easier, right?
Yeah.
You got to keep it like before the feds walk up to you and arrest you, bro. They've been watching you for years, bro. Motherfuckers will sit there and watch you kill 5 people, innocent people. Watch you. Oh, he killed another motherfucker. Mother, stop him. He's killing people. They don't give a fuck. They'll sit there and watch, rack that shit up. Okay, another one before they get you. You know, and it's like by the time they approach you, it's over, bro. This shit is over. I think the Young Thug get did he beat his charges, bro? Did he beat the feds?
Bro, I don't know, man. These rappers go to jail every time.
So many rappers in court right now, dude.
Like who? Dude, I can't insane. Keep track. Dude, they come out, and then they go back. I heard like what's the name of that kid with the candy colored hair? 69 or something. I think he's back in jail or something. Like, bro,
he's a pillar of the community,
bro. But he snitched, got released, violated his parole. He's going back in jail with people he snitched on, bro. How is this story gonna end, bro? How is this story gonna end? You know, but honestly,
a crazy mixtape from prison. That's how.
but like for him, I don't feel bad for that guy. Everybody told him like, "Boy, this is stupid. What are you doing?" And he thinks he's invincible, so he's gonna have to learn the hard way. Nobody's invincible, bro. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers though, right?
A lot. Yeah,
a lot of them end up dead because of that nowadays.
I don't think people realize the opportunity they're, I don't want to say given because you have to earn it, but still you're in a position. There's a lot of talented people who never get an opportunity, so it's still a privilege, and people throw it all away all the time, you know. And you can't really feel that bad, you know.
That's why I don't feel bad. I feel nothing when I hear these stories. I'm like, what are we supposed to feel? Like, dude, you're a millionaire and you're fighting charges for a gun case. Like, what is your problem?
These guys are retarded, right? But like, I want to play devil's advocate here because the reason why they got put on and they're famous rappers, right, is because you know, like
the lifestyle.
They're from like they actually grew up like dealing drugs and killing people. Like Vaughn, you know, like King Vaughn. He's dead now.
Sure.
You know, he's
and then Gunna is going to do a life sentence. He hired somebody to kill somebody, so his right hand man is going to end up in jail. Well.
You know, like the reason why like Vaughn beat like a couple of murder charges, and like he's the stuff that he rapped about, like
he would talk about it.
Yeah, he was like proud of it. You know, the dude was a psycho, and he like. You know, he just like would not drop this lifestyle and this identity. But you know, if you drop it, then like, have you changed up from who you used to be? You know, and like, are people going to respect you anymore?
Okay, see, the thing is, a lot of people in the past would fake it, right? They wasn't really doing it; they were just rapping about it, and then people will call them out, right? Oh, this is fake. You know, they would call each other out. Like, let's say NWA. They will call each other, oh, you're not really a gangster, you just rap about it. Yeah, all of you rap about it. None of you, you're not killing nobody. What are you talking about? But when people do it for real, it's not a good thing, bro. It should be entertainment. That's the point. 50 Cent. I mean, I can't say he hasn't killed nobody, but not for a long time, at least. Not for a long time. He was 50's actually smart.
He's actually a pillar of the community. Like, no joke. He's hilarious.
But like, that's exactly what I'm trying to. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, right? Like, part of like Stu, what you said, right? At that point, you're doing it because you care about what other people think about you, right? You have a chance to escape a lifestyle that killed many of your friends, many of the people that are around you, and you're still going back to that same lifestyle. It's like at this point, you're doing it because you love it. It's not like you don't have any other choices. A lot of people in that lifestyle don't have choices. You know, they don't have choices.
They also don't have any role models. I mean, come on. Like, do you think any of these guys have like father figures? I mean,
but is that an excuse? Because a lot of us don't.
It's not an excuse, and it's an explanation.
No,
I'm
for
not
sure.
justifying any of this behavior. Trust me.
Yeah,
it's just like trying to understand it. You know, like because obviously, like you're a fucking millionaire now. Like, forget it. Like, go live on a beach, right? But
this could never happen if they were Nigerian, bro. It could never happen. Because
that's why these West Africans are so racist.
Because your mom would smack the shit out of you with a sandal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
The truth is, everyone has a choice. You know, at the end of the day, even regardless of like your upbringing, regardless of it's almost the same. When you take it to the other side, it's almost the same as the people that use an excuse for not doing the things that they want to do in life, right? Oh, because this happened to me when I was younger, or this happened. It's like, yeah, those things are terrible, but you still have a choice where you can take yourself out of this situation. So it's difficult when you talk about it this way, but realistically, you're a millionaire. You have way more options than anyone 100%. Else in this entire world. So 100%. I have a hard time feeling convinced that, you know, because you grew up that certain way, you can't leave that lifestyle. They're not living in the hood. It's not like not like they're millionaires and they stay in the hood. They leave because they know they could die. You know, so
it's different. Let's say I never had to deal with waking up, no dad, and my mom's a crackhead, and she's like, obviously that's going to push you in a bad position.
It's different, yeah.
But we're not talking about in that. We're talking about that happened, and you made it in spite of that, and you became a millionaire anyways. Now you have a choice. You don't really have a choice if you're in the projects and you have to eat, and your mom can't provide you with food. You're going to go steal it. I mean, it is what it is. Exactly. That's anybody in that position. You're going to survive. You're not going to just sit there and die. You're going to get up and steal some shit. It is what it is. But once you got you sold drugs, you did this, you got the money, you bought studio time, that's commendable. I mean, you know, shit, you got your studio time, you worked on your rap and shit, you got boom, you blowing up, you making millions. Now what do you do? That's what 50 said, fuck it, I'm out, I'm not going back. People made fun of him. Oh, why you don't go back in the hood? You scared? Yes, motherfucker, I'm gonna die if I go back. That's the point. Like,
do you remember what happened? 9 times. 9.
Yeah. You don't come back times. You don't come back to Queens. You don't rep for Queens. Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. I'm not gonna rep you.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. So it's like that's the point. You're supposed to do that, and people are gonna talk shit. But guess what? Who gives a fuck? They're irrelevant, you know. Look where 50 is now in life. He's doing really, really well for himself. I never thought I would see 50 in suits and shit and meetings, but that's somebody who he's not a part of it. He came from the same place everybody else does, but he made a choice. Once he was able to make a choice, he made a choice. That goes for everybody.
50's like laughing all the way to the bank because he's been on this Diddy stuff for years. Yeah, like he was like making fun of him and like dissing him and stuff, like alluding to what was going on there for like a long time. Nobody paid attention to him, and look at it now.
He said on a breakfast stuff, he's like, did he try to take him on a date shopping? And they laughed because it sounds like he's joking, but he's dead serious. He's like, no, I'm serious. But 50 is kind of a clown, so people just think I'm dead serious, bro. Nobody's gonna take it seriously until this happens, until you get, arrested. But yeah, 50, he doesn't hold his tongue. You gotta have respect for that kind of person, man. He came a long way. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. He was rapping about it, but he was like, no, I don't. I just rap about it. He knows what people want to hear. He's not gonna do himself. Fuck that, So it is what it is.
And he took gear, so he's one of us. So
back.
On that note, dude. Honestly, one of the reasons I started working out and I wanted to be jacked as a kid was the Get Rich or Die Trying album cover. Like, I thought 50 looked so fucking jacked on that. I was like, bro, I want to look like this. I'm a upper middle class white kid going to a private school, and I'm like, I want to look like him.
That's legit.
So out of whack.
He was prepping at Ghost Venice for that Super Bowl shit. So he was training there, and he didn't actually have security. He had like one guy who I could tell was security, but most people probably didn't notice. They were you see a random black guy in a do-rag hanging around, acting, straight. I'm like, yeah, he definitely was 50. He looking around and shit. I'm like, okay, you might want to wear like some Gold's Gym merch, bro, and not fucking jeans. He was trying to blend in, like doing some curls. I'm like, okay, right next to 50. But yeah, I mean, he seemed cool. He seemed really cool with everybody. They don't like being recorded. I guess nobody wants to be recorded without permission, obviously, so he could talk shit. But he seemed really cool. So some of the rappers that came there didn't seem super cool, but can't really blame them. There's a lot of weirdos in Venice, so I get it.
He's got to be in his like almost 50 now, huh? Get it?
No
50-50?
Yeah. No
Hey, we all getting old, so yeah, he would have to be. He would have to be close to it, if not 50.
It's like Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 2003, 21 years ago, and he was probably in his mid-20s then. So
yeah.
Fuck, dude, we're getting old, eh?
He's a grown man.
Speaking of
getting old. Nice transition. Speaking of getting old, the Tyson fight, bro. Okay, a few things, right? People saying it was sad or hard to watch. I get where you're coming from, but he took home $20 million guaranteed. So I don't know how much he took, because the more rounds he went, the more he got paid. He went the full 8 rounds. Or did he hold back his? I don't know if he held back or not, but it would be in your best interest if you want to make more money. I can't say somebody is sad if they just made 20 million plus for 8 minutes or however long it was. I don't know, 16 minutes. So and he's also 60. I mean 58. What did they expect to see? Iron Mike, motherfucker, weave and knock him the fuck out. Like what the fuck? It's like when Kevin Levone came back. He's gonna win the Olympics. Like, really, bro? Like father time is undefeated. Here's the thing, men, especially as we get older, the ego start, because we want to believe that we still got it. At 60, I still got it. So all the older men, they really get behind it. No, he's gonna knock that kid out. Because these kids these days, they don't really box. They don't really train hard. Yes, they do, motherfucker. Jake Paul he clowns, but he trains fucking hard, right? So this idea that I get where it comes from. We're probably gonna do the same thing when we get old. Our guy is gonna because we still got it. But we don't got it. Nobody has it forever. We all get old, and we all become an old man. And we saw an old man fight a young kid in his prime. The fuck
especially in a contact sport like boxing, right? This isn't. Yeah. They're not fucking playing, ping pong or some shit.
Golf,
this is like, getting hit in the face and getting hit in the body. I mean, Tyson is 58 years old. No matter how you slice it, it's not going to happen, unless it's like, I will say though, if you put me in the ring with him, he would have.
Oh yeah, he'll kill all of us.
Yeah, he still had some technique. But if you're coming to an average boxer that's in the prime of their biological, timeline, then it's not going to happen, bro. Like, but I do want to say I've never been a Jake Paul fan, but after watching the fight, I do want to say like I respect him a lot, because you can tell that it was a money grab, right? Like he could have knocked Tyson out if he really wanted to.
Yeah, realistically. We don't.
But he gave him his respect. Give him a couple of jabs here and there, and end the fight, and everyone makes their money and they go home. So I give him respect for that, because the one thing no one wanted to see was Tyson getting knocked out. That would have been bad. Like even for Jake Paul, that would have been bad. So
what I said before the fight is I was like, there's only one way this fight can go. Think about it logically. This is about no shit. This is about money, right? Everything is about money, but this particularly is more about money than respect. You saw that interview. Tyson doesn't give a fuck about no legacy. It's his legacy to care about. We can't care for him, but I don't think it fucks up his legacy because he's 58. I don't think this counts. But still, the only way the fight could go, Tyson can't lose because then Jake will be a bully. because everybody was saying he's gonna get knocked out, but they'll flip it and say, "You fucking bully the old man," so he couldn't beat up Tyson, right? So the only way it could end is Jake had to win, but Tyson would have to look decent. Tyson couldn't look completely fucked up, or people would talk shit, which they're gonna talk shit either way. So I knew that, Jake was gonna have to hold back slightly, right, and then he was gonna have to win though still, but he can't knock him out. Nobody wanted to see that. So the fight went the only way the fight could have went and make money and kind of sort of please the fans. You know, that was the only outcome. So I kind of figured that would happen. I would say in the first round, Tyson looked better than I thought he would. Maybe not as good as other people thought he would, because they want to see that training, Mike. Training, anybody who thinks training and fighting are the same thing, they don't understand fighting. Training and fighting are two different things. Yes, he got good footwork. He actually does have great footwork. In the training, you see the speed, but in a real fighting scenario, that changes. That changes. You can't expect him to move like he's 20. You know, so.
And the training clip is like a 30-second clip, man.
Exactly.
Full 2 minutes. You know, so
he looked tired. Like as the rounds went on, he looked like gassed.
For sure.
You could tell when he was sitting there in the round, like the intermission, like you could tell, like in between. The one thing that's going through his mind is, I just got to finish this shit. Like you could tell he wasn't. He wasn't even like, he wasn't in the fight. He was just like, man, I've got like 4 more rounds to go. I just got to finish this shit.
I got to get through it. I saw people comparing his training footage for the fight to the fight and saying like it was rigged, right? And I'm like, you can't compare that. Also, go back to the clip when he was 16, 20 years old in training. He was going 10 times as fast, right? But obviously he didn't box like that in the ring. He wasn't doing this in the ring, right? It's training. It's two different things, you know. But I think he looked great for 58 personally. And that's all you can ask for.
Listen, no matter what you say, man, I mean, the training footage is still promotional footage. You got to give Jake Paul. I got to give Jake Paul credit, like, because that fight, everyone took home a lot of money. Even the women took home $6 million. You know, for their fight. Yeah, $6 million payday for and their fight was serious, man.
Really brutal.
It was a brutal fight, man. You know,
this idea that Jake is ruining the sport is the opposite. He's the only reason anybody cares about boxing.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like he is the only reason anyone cares about it, and that's a problem because, like, you know, for like 25 years now, nobody's really cared about boxing, and because I think like back in the day, everyone was like started to think the fights were rigged and all this stuff, and like now people kind of care about it again because, you know, this YouTube guy originally, he's a legit athlete now, but like Jake Paul is like making a big deal out of it, and that's weird, you know. Like
it is weird. You just can't blame.
Like, why is the biggest guy in the sport not the best guy in the sport?
That's true.
You know, I guess Tyson Fury. That's the fat tall guy, right?
Yeah. Because the truth is the world has changed. Look at it in bodybuilding, the same thing. You cannot be an athlete, sit in your house or sit in your training arena and not promote the sport. Boxing died because no one is promoting it as athletes, right? Jake Paul is the first person that's actually doing something different as a boxer that's actually promoting. Before Jake Paul, the only person that was really promoting boxing was Mayweather, and he was retired. Right? Like, so it's this weird dichotomy, like, and for a sport or whatever you're doing, for it to continue to succeed, you have to keep reinventing yourself. Bodybuilding would not be what bodybuilding is today if physique and classic physique did not come into the picture. I hate to admit it as an open bodybuilder, but it's true.
It is what it is, you know.
It's true. Like, it brought in so many more people into the sport that were never going to be there, you know, during those eras. And money too, right?
The other problem is like boxing is up against MMA now. Is there like if you're gonna like buy a pay-per-view, right? Like, dude, the UFC is like it's just so much more interesting to watch, even to a lay person. You know, you got wrestling, striking, fucking crazy violence. Like, we enjoy violence, right? That's why fighting is cool.
Yeah. Well, in fighting, you're not gonna pull a Mayweather. You're not going 50-0. Because nobody's perfect. you can, if you're legitimately the best boxer in the world, nobody's gonna beat you. You know, I mean, if you're that good, nobody's gonna beat you. Nobody's the best at everything. So you might be the best striker, but you're not the best grappler. So you're gonna slip up. You know, you got feet, you got elbows, you got knees. Something's gonna get you eventually. You know, and we like that. We like that. I mean, Khabib went undefeated, but I think he's maybe 15, 20 wins, something like that.
Yeah, and he retired pretty early. You know.
Yeah, which is smart because it's a different sport. If that was boxing, keep going. Get fucking 70 wins, you know? You ain't doing that in UFC.
Boxing, those guys also they get fucked up pretty good too. Like
No,
you see like the progression of some of these guys over the course of like 10 years and like the way their speech is, how coherent they are. It's pretty sad, man.
It gets worse. But I'm saying you're not going to win everything, right? Just because there's too much to account for, you know, too much to account for, you know. But the UFC is so much more exciting than boxing that boxing right now is being held up by Jake Paul. Now, you just can't blame the person keeping the sport up, right? It's like, let's say, like Ken made a good comparison to bodybuilding. You think, oh, why is Sam Sulek making more money than Samson and he's Miss Olympia? Well, you can't be mad at Sam. Sam is doing what Sam does. Maybe you could be mad at the world that's how the world works, but that's not the athlete's fault. So you can't be mad at Jake for holding up the sport. You could be mad at where the sport is at, to the fact that we need a Vine kid or a Disney kid keeping the sport alive.
I just wish that Jake Paul wasn't so arrogant and cocky and annoying. You know?
But that's why it works. That's the only reason why it works.
I know. That's part of the strategy.
People want to see him fall. People want to see him fall.
Right. And that definitely draws people. But like, fuck, man, I wish you could do it a better way.
A better way. So Jake is a historian of the sport. A lot of people don't realize that he really loves boxing now. So he multiplied what happened. Right. Ali was a showman, but I feel like people knew that Ali was putting it on. Nobody thought Ali was actually conceited, right? He acted like it, but it was like a showman. It was like back, you know, I don't know. It's like WWE. Nobody's going to be like, oh, Stone Cold is a dick. Well, we know he's playing it on. The thing is that Jake Paul took it to another level where he's making it real life. No, people don't seem to realize that he's not actually that person. You know, go watch his old videos. He's not this character that he created. Jake Paul is a character, right? He's just a regular kid that grew up wherever he grew up. He's putting this on.
Ohio.
yeah. Now, like Vince McMahon, WWE, it's starting to become him. I think it's starting to kind of become him, but it's still an act, but it's kind of like, whoa.
I was gonna say I didn't want to argue, but I feel like Jake Paul is Jake Paul, bro.
Well, but if you watch the Vince McMahon documentary, he's like, oh, it's a character, it's not like me, and everybody else is like, that's exactly like you. What are you talking about?
I mean, they probably doing a lot of cocaine back in the 80s and the 90s, and you know, makes you act some type of way.
Yeah,
but, you know, I think it's we're in an interesting time in bodybuilding right now because the title's changing hands frequently, but everyone who's won has been like very wholesome and nice, and like Derek, he's likable, Hottie is likable, Samson's likable, but remember Phil?
Dude,
you know,
yeah, I
think that was like, as far as like, you want to see this, like he's a little bit more easier to hate, or he was at the time. He's not anymore, but
yeah. Because he has so many gifts. Yeah, he has so many gifts. But that's great. That's great for sports. You just have to be okay. When Mayweather was Pretty Boy Floyd, okay, cool. Money Mayweather, whoa, this is a bad guy. I hate this guy. Let's go watch his fucking fights. This is human nature. And nobody wants to watch the Pretty Boy fight, but the fucking and anybody who knows Mayweather in real life or met him says he's the nicest guy ever. You won't see that on camera though, because he got to play that character to fuck up. I don't think he's a nice guy because I don't fucking know him. But people who know them, they're like, no, they're the nicest. You got to play into it, you know. Which these people, this is where Jake Paul learned from. I'm sure if you sit down with him and talk, you probably, oh, this guy's pretty cool. But
I kind of feel like. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say with Phil, I kind of feel like Phil was at the beginning of the social media era. Yeah. The way Phil was, you put that into bodybuilding today, it would fucking explode. I swear to God.
Too. Yeah, I think so too.
Well, I mean, Nick kind of has tried to do that, you know?
Right.
Well, who?
Like, we know him.
Nick Walker.
I mean, you guys probably know him better than I do.
That's what you're saying.
But, like, you know, he's not that cocky in reality. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think he's a cocky person at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
but
No.
he comes across that way, and
That's true, good
he's
point.
got a lot of diehard fans because of it. He's got a lot of haters too.
Yeah.
But he's definitely fun to watch at shows because of that.
Yeah.
Well, he's for sure the most popular open American bodybuilder, right? He has to be.
He is.
Well, that that tells you a lot. People love the heel. I think once we start Stone Cold Steve Austin he was supposed to be the heel, the bad guy. Everybody loved him. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like people love to hate, basically, to the point they love you. So you have to be willing to take the other end, because when shit goes bad, people will, oh my God, bury you. Like right now, people are burying Nick maybe not somebody at this moment, but it's on and off. It's like talk shit and they love him, talk shit.
It's bodybuilding is so funny, bro. He posted like a side chest the other day, and the whole it completely switched. All the haters suddenly disappeared, bro.
Hey, Samson. Hey, I would say right after the Arnold, all the way to the Olympia until France, Samson was low key. People were talking shit about Samson. Remember?
Yeah.
Samson was not very liked. Now I think it switched over to Milos a little bit more. But at first it was on Samson. At first it was, oh, fuck that guy. Oh, I don't like how he's handling this. Fuck that guy. And it's like, oh man, I didn't never look at him negatively, but I gotta be honest. Even I'm like, I think he should stay off Instagram a little bit. Like, I think he needs to lie low for a couple of weeks.
What it took was 2 Nigerians to flip out on their coaches. Not just one, 2.
Yeah, you can't. Oh,
dude,
man.
These are interesting times in bodybuilding, man. Like, you want to talk about Hani? If someone told me Hani was going to retire, like,
bro,
I would have said no chance. Like, he's getting 50 Olympians before he retires,
Yeah, like, I mean, you have to imagine he probably has
25.
less than 20 people than he works with.
Yeah,
big names, and then a couple of very wealthy guys that are maybe small names, right?
Yeah.
And,
well, Hani is a genius, right? No, notice he said he's not working with top guys, right? Right now, these training apps are huge. Hadi doesn't charge the 5 people he coaches. He's not charging Bumstead and Derek and Hadi, so he's getting respect from us, but he's not compensating this, right? He's not compensated for this. Now Hadi releases an app, motherfucker. I'm getting the app, motherfucker. I'm like, where? I want to see the fucking protocols, Hani's honey. I'm gonna get the honey.
You gotta stop calling it that, man. That shit sounds bad, dude.
That's how sus, yeah. But think about how, like, he's gonna make a lot of money from this app versus coaching people who, okay, I mean, we respect the Olympians,
Do you think he's gonna drop Hadi and Derek though, from what he's saying? Because it seems like they're done. Because Derek did like a farewell. So if you're in Derek or Hadi's position, like, what do you do, man? Like, you're preparing.
Boss of Outlaw, baby.
Okay. I have a legitimate question.
Be raking it in.
I have a legitimate question about that with you guys. If you're a top Olympian like that, right, and everyone is running to Boss of Outlaw right now because he's the coach that's in, would you do the same? Like, I kind of feel like there's a certain threshold, right? Like, where it's like, I know he's on the spectrum and he's got superpowers in that sense, but everyone's got a limit. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has a limit.
Come on, man. Yeah.
That's
it. I wouldn't even feel comfortable doing that. Like, depending who I am. Okay, because I feel like his priority should be Martin, because Martin is the biggest reason why he's, don't get me wrong, he's a great coach, but Martin is a big reason why he's getting all this, extra success. So I would assume Martin would be the priority. So if I'm a guy that's in that top 6-ish space, I don't think I would want the same coach as somebody in the top 6.
That's what I mean. It's a little strange to me how everyone all of a sudden is running to the next thing, especially as these are pros that have been at the top of your game. So it's almost like, what's your expectation out of this relationship? Versus what you had before. I just don't see the logic personally on it.
I kind of enjoy having a coach who's not as well known Yeah. Like, I mean, first of all, it just removes a lot of drama, right?
Yeah.
And then also, like, you kind of feel like a hipster when people ask you who your coach is. You know, it's Blue Taylor. Like, oh, I've never heard of him. Like, oh, interesting. Like the people who are in the industry know who he is. You know, they might not say that they know who he is because he's ragged on them, and you know, they don't want to give him the credit, right? But like, you know, he is one of the most prolific guys in the industry.
Well, that was the appeal to Boss of Outlaw, right? He was a great coach that nobody knew of, right? So that was the appeal. That's why Nathan and Martin and Bonak went to him, and he's like, okay, nobody knows you, but we know you. The people who needs to know. Not everybody fucking knows him, and everybody wants to. But at what point does he say, "Oh, okay, take it easy, everybody, take it easy"? Because he still has amateurs. He still has a lot of amateurs, and now he has a lot of Olympians. Damn, he must be really fucking good, man. He must be really fucking good because I don't even know how that's possible, bro. I honestly don't know how it's possible. You know?
But that's what I'm, and this is no knock to Stefan, but Matt was this person at one specific time.
Oh yes,
Milos was this person at one specific time, right? Chris Aceto was this person at one specific time. Chad Nichols was this person at one specific time. It's just like, I think like sometimes people really believe that like the grass is always greener on the other side, which a lot of times it's not, man. Like it worked for Martin because Martin was in a very specific point in his life where he needed someone like Stefan, right? To change that. Now, no disrespect to Regan, you know, Regan seems like he's got things going well, and you know, Regan just switched from Milos to Stefan, but that same thing that happened for Martin may not happen with you, you know? So I feel like people as bodybuilders, we have this expectation that like, oh, I'm going to go work with Stefan. I'm going to move up 3 spots because I switched my coach. And it's like, sometimes you're still you. Not really. You're still you.
Everyone's moving up 3 spots. Nobody's moving up 3 spots, you know?
Exactly.
You're right. Everybody, all these guys are going to move 3 spots. You got Heidi, Derek, Martin. They all got to move up 3 fucking spots. Nobody going nowhere, motherfucker. No, that's hilarious. Yeah, I still think Regan was his best with Aceto. Obviously, he was like 22, so he wasn't as big. But yeah, nobody's that big at 22. You know, he was gonna get big eventually. Even if Aceto doesn't do off seasons, just him eating and training another year, he would have grew regardless. That was his best condition, his best overall package, still to this day, in my opinion. He was just bigger. He's just bigger now. But do I think he would be less big 10 years later? I mean, I think he would be just as big, you know? I don't know, you know, personally. So sometimes we think the grass is greener, but it's the same shit, man. You know, same shit. So I feel like there's been so much to talk about in the last 2 weeks that last month maybe. Yeah. We can't miss that. So I'm sure everybody saw it. Listen, I was honestly surprised. I knew he was gonna look good. I mean, of course he's gonna look good. I mean, but I thought best case scenario was barely second. These are big boys. Barely. I thought second would be pushing it. Like, okay, take it easy. I mean, I thought it was an easy second to the point that in some pictures, some videos, he looked better. He looked better than Martin, only because Martin wasn't as tight as Olympia. Martin, I think he beats him handily, personally. But I didn't think Martin was as hard as the Olympia. Close enough. I mean, he did win. Close enough. But I was shocked. Martin is obviously more muscular. But C-Bum, it's not even just the physique. I think down to the skin texture, the tan, there's a level of polish that's just different. And I don't know if you're just born with that or it's something you do. But he looked phenomenal. Let me pull it up, actually.
Honey's honey. That's why.
Yeah, that's the. I'm looking at the scorecard. They said it wasn't close.
He said it wasn't close.
Yeah, but the scorecard. Let's be real. The scorecard is everybody's always straight first. You know,
no.
That
but,
seems to be a thing.
Oh yeah, because to me, I mean, I didn't watch the stream, but from what I saw,
it looked.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Prejudging looked like C-Bum was pretty crazy. Prejudging, I'll be honest, because Martin seemed like he was a little off in prejudging. So yeah,
that's
so
what I thought
here's
too. But listen,
I
but
mean, dude, like if you're rating all this stuff like muscularity, condition, symmetry, blah blah blah, all the criteria, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, if you're like a 4 or 5 out of 10 on any of those categories, which he is here in muscularity, like he's lucky to have even gotten second. Like I think he looks very good, and he's definitely bigger than he was at the Olympia, but he's also a little bit softer than he was at the Olympia.
he is.
He still had slightly better condition than Martin here, but you know, he did fill out. He did lose some of the crazy dryness that he had at the Olympia, I think. But yeah, I mean, you can't beat muscularity in the open division, man.
here's what I would say, because before this show I was gonna say, oh, you know, these guys are gonna blow him out of the water. You know, he's too small. Looking at this video, guys, I mean, let's be honest, he does not look small. Like, less muscle
Small.
maybe, but
Yeah.
he does not look small.
So he doesn't look small in terms of like taking up space, but muscularity, muscle
yeah.
per square inch, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Because I feel like, you know, condition, symmetry, he was leading the pack. Where he falls is muscularity specifically, and even just like stage presence. You know, these are things that like you don't talk about, or when you talk about it, it's bullshit. Like it feels like bullshit, but when you see the way C-Bum like acts on that stage, he acts like he's won, bro. Like it adds to it, you know. Like when I watch it, I couldn't take my eyes off him, you know. And he's supposed to be the smaller guy in the lineup. So either way, it was a win for him. I think I don't want to say I'm happy he didn't win. I wanted him to win, just, you know, to close out his career. But him winning this show would have really sent some ripples across the industry.
This is the video that got me
very disrupted, man, and I just wouldn't be able to make sense of it.
This is the video that fucked me up. Something about black and white made C-Bum look like the winner. Look at this. I was watching this. I was like, wait, what am I watching? I'm like, is this video shopped? I was like, no, hell no. He looked in this video, he looked bigger than him almost. Right?
Yeah.
And then the conditioning looked times 10. I don't know how accurate this was to what actually happened in color, because in the black and white, I was like, oh, in this video, I was like, okay, I got Super winning now. But in all the other ones, I'm like,
pause it. Oh, I missed it, dude. The difference in arm size in the side chest is it's crazy. Big arms, man. It's important.
Yeah, but to be honest, like one of my boys said that, like his quads too. His quads is quite a bit bigger, but it didn't throw it off for me. I gotta be honest.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't throw it off. Hottie's arms are not large, man. But like when you see Hottie in the lineup, you know, because of that polished conditioning that he has, that detail, I feel like detail does something for physique. Like you almost have to look at that person, you know, like Martin's in condition, but because C-Bum too, his symmetry and his flow, just the way he looks, Martin in the open is an aesthetic guy. He kind of makes Martin look blocky here, which is wild, you know, just seeing them standing right next to each other, you know,
it's just different.
It's different.
That was you remember Phil and Roden in 2018. I'm looking right, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm looking at Sean so much, because Phil has way bigger arms, way bigger shoulders, way bigger chest, way bigger back. But I'm like, if Sean won, I wouldn't be upset. That's kind of how I felt. It wasn't like C-Bum should win, but if he won, I wouldn't have been upset. I got to be honest with you, you know. Yeah. So, but then also, if that's the case, then Jamie the Giant, right? That means he should be winning shows, but he didn't. So
no. That's different, bro. That's different. Hold on.
He looked crazy aesthetic. He was a huge ass structure, you know.
Detail wasn't there though.
That's true. He didn't have detail. You're right. He didn't have detail. But still,
like his overall shape and flow was definitely not like Chris's.
No. but if you have that height and structure, you do still have to be filled out to a point. You know what I'm saying? You do have to be filled out to a point. And now in the past, I thought even if Bumstead added the muscle, like added all the muscle he needed, in my head, I'm like, he could be like a Dennis Wolf, you know, maybe like a top 6 guy, you know, at best. But now I'm like, I mean, he probably would be better than that, better than I thought. So for me personally, because I didn't have super high expectations for Chris, I think all in all, I think Chris would be a better open guy than I actually thought he would be, if I'm being honest, you know.
My only thing with that is the body just changes once you start putting on the size, you know.
Yeah, that is a good point. That look at Horse MD.
Yeah.
What happened to? Somebody was comparing the pictures from last year and then from when he was an amateur, and I was like, he was so aesthetic, and then I don't see the aesthetics. I got to be honest. That waist, I'm like, whoa, I don't see the aesthetics. So yeah, it definitely changes. It definitely changes. Who got there was a new guy. Oh no, Sean got there, but there was a new guy.
You know what's crazy? Every single person outside of Marion, they are not open competitors. The top 4. Sean is 212 competitor. The guy who Chris classic physique, and the guy who came fourth is a classic physique guy as well.
What the fuck?
That moved to open. None of them are open competitors. But that just goes to show you, man. Like I feel like we're approaching this point in bodybuilding now where the classes are actually starting to blend together. You know, they really are.
But now that happens to the female classes all the time. but now when this happens, then people start to say, well, get rid of the divisions, right? That's what they said about 212. Now people are saying about the classic. These are anomalies, though. These are anomalies. Yeah. This isn't the norm. And he still got second, right? But this is just because Chris can do it and Sean Clarita can do it. Maybe Keon can do it. It doesn't mean to get rid of the division. I was talking to PJ about that. I compared it to the NBA because he was like, well, in sports and NBA, they don't lower the rim. And I was like, yeah, but they have the G League. The G League is the feeder system. So we could say, if not for nothing else, the 212 and Classic are still like a feeder system, right? Because they don't get paid nearly the same, which shows you, you know, it's not like if they were paying them fucking $600,000, then they're like, what the fuck? But it's showing you that there's still a difference. It's a feeder system. So the G League gets paid a fraction of the money. So do these guys. And then if you go up to the open, then you get the money, you know? But until then, it's still a difference, you know?
These are the cream of the crop.
When do I get the money? When does that start happening?
These are the cream of the crop for their divisions, bro. Like it's not it's not the same, you know what I mean? It's not the same for everyone.
No.
There are very few people in these divisions that can do it. It's not, you know, like even Stefan right now, right? Stefan is moving from classic to open. I'd like to see how that looks, you know, now that we've seen Chris, but it may not translate the same way because he's not a taller guy like that. So because he's not taller, he's going to have to really fill out that frame.
So I look at it like this. When your genetics are in that range to be Mr. Olympia in any division, you're the cream of the crop. You would do well, or you would probably be Mr. Olympia in any division. Like I would say Samson, Chris, Keon, who's the men's physique guy? What was his name?
Brian Terry.
I would go to say they all could be at the top of any division. If Samson was 180 pounds, he could probably be men's physique Mr. Olympia. If he was, you know, so it's like it goes across the boards. Every one of them is the elite of elite.
I disagree with that. I mean,
you don't think so?
No, I mean some people just look bigger, better. Like
that's true too.
Competing at 300, like you can't tell me he's going to look good at 180.
Not if he goes back, but not if he goes back. But if he started off training for that division, I personally believe he would. I personally believe he would if he tried. But don't think too deep into it. My point is they're the cream of the crop, man. They're the cream of the crop. So
they do what they want. That's essentially it. They do what they want and they'll still succeed. Yeah,
exactly. I remember with Shanique Grant. I used to be like, she was women's physique, but I was like, she almost looked like Figure. I'm like, but honestly, she could probably win a bikini, figure, wellness. She could. It almost doesn't matter. She's so good. Her waist is like, she's so good that I don't think it matters where she went. You know, she kind of beefed up with the bodybuilding and still won. You know, so the cream of the crop shouldn't be the standard you hold everybody to. I think all the divisions are needed. First of all, for business, let's talk about that. Business more than anything, but across the board. Is that everything? I want to keep this one short. Anything else happen? We got C-Bum. We got retired coaches, right? Honey retired. Okay, yeah, I think we covered everything. Let's do some questions so we can head out.
There's like one more show this year.
Next week. Yeah, next
Big Man
week.
Weekend. Or
Yeah.
I think Rafa and Akeem are doing those.
Why they skip Prague though? They don't want that. Well, they just skipped the one in between. They didn't want that smoke. What's going on? Hey, do you think Rafa and Akeem would have beat Chris? Didn't Sean Clarita beat Akeem at the Arnold? Did he?
No. Did he? No, I don't think so. I don't think Sean Clarita did the Arnold. Did he? I don't think so.
He did, yeah. He got fifth behind Rami.
Oh, he did. You're right. You're right. He did beat him. You're right. Oh, shit. You are so right.
I think Akeem got sixth, no?
Yeah, you're right. You're actually right. Damn, Sean did the Arnold. That's crazy. Sean's crazy, man. Sean's crazy.
So bodybuilding math isn't accurate, but does that mean Chris would have beat Akeem? Depends the kind of shape Akeem's in.
Yeah.
Akeem, if Akeem is peeled, I don't think Sean Clarita beats Akeem if he's peeled. He
comes in the way he comes in finals, then it will happen. But if there's that disparity, that's where it happens. Where C-Bum is C-Bum is winning on polish and detail, man. It's not size. You know what I mean? It's not size. So I think that based on track record with Rafa and Akeem, I feel like first with Rafa, I feel like C-Bum may beat Rafa just because of the condition. And Rafa's not the biggest guy out there. So they would be more comparable, you know. Akeem's a different story though. Akeem's an animal. I don't know.
Like Rafa should beat Chris, but he just I don't think he bought that look yet. And then if he gets as shredded as Chris, well, he's gonna be a little bit smaller, right? He's gonna lose something. But okay, if he's just as peeled as Chris and he's still bigger, then he should win. Yeah, it just hasn't. We haven't seen that yet. So yeah, I mean, if they done the show, they probably wouldn't have beat. I don't even know if they would have beat that fourth place guy. That guy was peeled.
Man, this league right now is just.
This is Prague we're talking about. This is not the fucking. You know what I'm saying? This is not the Arnold. This is Prague.
It's crazy right now.
It's crazy. Yeah. All right.
Did that guy turn? The shorter guy turn pro? Did he win? Did we know?
I hope so, bro, because I can't take any more of this shit. Motherfucker looks like a fucking mutant, and still, I think they're gonna hold him to that back, but he knows the back isn't there. I don't know if he can bring up the back. I still think he deserves to be a pro, bro. Damn, man.
Yeah,
bro, he got the condition, the leg, the shoulders.
There are a lot of pros with less than what he's got, man.
I agree. Yeah, man. Give that man a pro card, bro. Shit. Man, come do the fucking I don't know, the Arnold Amateur or something. Because
Puerto Rico pro qualifier.
Bro, if you an amateur, don't go to Prague. Don't go to fucking Prague. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit, it looks like a fucking pro lineup. The amateur look like a damn pro show. You can stay away from Prague, man. Whatever you do. Damn, bro. All right. Let's see. Show them how to wear them daddy shorts. The fuck is this? What is this? What is going on?
Nah, don't do that.
What do you think Arnold's body count is over under? Arnold is in his 70s, bro. And Arnold is the man.
How many kids does he have that he doesn't know about?
Shit that we don't know about, and then that he doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Now, body count, that's steep. Arnold, man,
That shit is high, bro.
over 100. I would have to say over 100. I would say easily over 100. Right? That shit, he could get.
Yeah, they were complete degenerates back in the 70s, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that shit is high.
Yeah,
That shit
the
is
only one who knows is probably Joe Weider. Probably has the idea. He knows what's going on. All right. Well, how much? No, if you could do one, is all cardio created equal?
No.
I mean,
No.
as long as you,
No.
it depends how you do it, I guess. I mean, you could burn the same calories on a bike as a Stairmaster, but you're gonna have to be going crazy on a motherfucking bike. I don't know if I personally wouldn't want to have to ride a bike like that. I'd rather just keep the pace, personally.
Yeah, then I don't create it equal. The same way, if you did a rower, for example, over a Stairmaster, that shit may straight up kill you. It's then I don't
Good
create it
point.
equal.
Yeah. So what cardio would you recommend for somebody who has a hard time getting in shape?
Stairs.
Bodybuilding, man. Old school. Stairs, baby.
Yeah.
What about if your quads lock up and cramp up?
Fuck up. Fuck it. Keep going.
Fucking rate 0, bro. Like,
Dude, see how many times I've gone hypo on the stairs, bro? You keep going, bro. Like,
Yeah. They have the, what do you call it? There's a Stairmaster and there's like a stepper, the one that just goes like this.
Yeah, the stepper.
Yeah. I like that one because I feel the heart rate, but my legs be getting pumped as fuck on the Stairmaster, man.
Yeah, the stepper is easier, bro, than Stairmaster. Yeah, Stairmaster, dude.
Bro,
that shit creates true men. Creates true men, bro. Like
doing 2 hours, bro. Your legs don't be pumped.
Well, on the Stairmaster?
Yeah.
Bro, after a while, your legs go numb. You can't feel anything, bro. You just
I'm just fat or something. My knees be clicking, my legs be pumping. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'll do like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay. Let me try the step mill. What's the other one called? You know that what I'm talking about. Stepper, yeah, the stepper. Yeah,
but they're not the same thing, though, bro.
No, they're not the same thing.
So wait. So if Compton was like, 20-minute stairs, like you do like 20-minute stepper instead, and be like, I did 20-minute stairs.
I'll go back and forth. I'll do that as long as I can go before my leg seize up. And I'll say, okay, I'll do some incline treadmill, 10 minutes, then come back. I'll be trying to, sometimes you have a lot of cardio, you be trying to interchange shit, make the time go by faster, All right. Single best ab exercise. I don't believe in single exercises personally. But you
I like rope crunches.
Yeah.
There's this one machine that has it's got like cables or pulleys behind you and straps that go over your shoulders and this pad that you sit against and you crunch over like that while standing.
I like that one.
That thing? I love that.
I like that one. All right. Most difficult decision you've ever made. Oh,
it's a little personal.
Yeah, it's a little extreme.
I guess answering this question is the most difficult decision I've ever made. Bedtime, pin GH. How much a rebound? 3 weeks. How much of a rebound, if any, is possible with 3 weeks in between shows? 0, motherfucker.
Why would you want to rebound 3 weeks between shows? That's the question.
Get sharper or dehydrate. Just hold that look if it's a good look, or get sharper.
If you were in shape, then great. Try to hold it together for 3 weeks. If you weren't in shape, get back on the stairs or the stepper or whatever you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly. He probably actually not, because C-Bum said in the video that this is the first time he caught a rebound. C-Bum probably doesn't really know what a rebound is because he's never caught it. That wouldn't be a rebound if he ate up for a week. That's not really a rebound. That's because he's dieting below where he needs to diet and he's just catching up to where he should be. I think maybe a wrong choice of words he used, but that's not an actual rebound. A rebound is the full 8 weeks after the show and gaining pretty good amount of weight. Sebum was up maybe 5 pounds on stage. That was just different.
Yeah.
You can't do shit in 3 weeks.
No, he can't. And Sebum wasn't that different. He just wasn't flat. Honestly, that's all I did. He wasn't flat. That's all I noticed.
He looked less depleted. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I don't see a big difference.
No, the biggest difference is his legs. His legs flatten out in the open.
Yeah.
You know, his legs. I mean, classic, his legs flatten out. Okay. As
He has the benefit of like looking dry when he's flatter, because some people will look soft and watery when they're flat because like the muscle isn't pushing against the skin, but
100%.
like he just looks crisp. And I think his condition was better in classic at the Olympia than this.
100%.
Those are the guys who do really well in classic because some of us flat, we just end up looking softer and shitty, or softer in some body parts. You know.
Yeah.
Just disappear.
Yeah. As a Masters competitor, would you say getting your pro card at Masters is not as impressive? I think it's based off for you and your goals. I don't think anybody else can tell you what your goals are. It depends when you started.
Who are you trying to impress?
Good point.
Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's all about you. It's what are you trying to do? You know, it's going to be for you. You got into sport later, cool. Do you say, "Oh, I'm old, fuck it," or do you do your best? You do your best, and that's all that matters. Do what you got to do. You know, but impress who?
Be realistic, man. If you're getting a pro card at 36 in Masters, then you're probably not going to make an impact in the Open Pro scene, right?
Probably not. Yeah,
probably unlikely. The only guy I can think of that happened to was Josh Wade. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him.
I think. What's his name?
He was peeled.
In the 212. Who's the top 4 guy? Top 3, top 4.
Oh,
right now?
Yeah. No.
He was with Dave Palumbo.
Kamal Gardner, yeah.
Oh, well, I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about but he was a champion bodybuilder in a different federation.
Yeah.
What's the guy the black bald guy that got like 4th place or 3rd place?
John English? John Henry?
No, from East Coast.
Yeah, from New York.
Yeah. Bald with tattoos.
Kareth. Is it Kareth?
Kareth Baggio. Yeah, he turned pro at the Masters. With Dave Palumbo.
Huh, I didn't know that.
He's
a grown man. And Phil Clahar as well. But
Phil was competing at like his early 20s.
Yeah, and then stopped.
He won natural shows looking juiced up to the gills back in the day. But he's just Jamaican, you know. He was natural. And then he had a family and did life for a little while, and then he got back into it and he got to the Olympics.
That's a little different. That's like Sean Roden. Because Sean Roden, he turned pro in Open, but he could have turned he was a Masters hit. Or he might have been. He had to be close to 35 probably when he turned pro. But anyways, he was
mid, yeah.
But he was competing before that. He just had a long hiatus. That's a little bit different because the muscle memory is real. So it wasn't like it started from scratch at 35, you know. But
impressive. Like, who cares if it's impressive? Like,
yeah. Well, Andrew was Masters when he turned pro. He didn't compete in Masters though. But Andrew is 39 now, so that means he turned pro at 36.
But there's a difference. There's a difference, baby. Like he's saying a Masters pro card. That means you're intentionally choosing to go the Masters route. If you're good enough to compete with the Open competitors,
you could do that too.
Why go the Masters route, right? Like so if you're saying, if you're looking at it based on impression, or I mean, I don't think anything has value, but like if you're talking about what is more prestigious, of course, like a regular pro card still holds a little bit more of a candle to a Masters pro card. But it's all about what you do after you turn pro.
100%. It almost doesn't.
Like 95% of people who get regular pro cards, not Masters, don't do fucking shit either.
Exactly.
Good point. Yeah. It's really up to you and your journey. And I don't think it matters who's impressed by it. Doesn't really matter, you know. So
trust me, I won North Americans. No one's asking me walking around. Oh, you won North Americans, bro? You know, bro. No one gives a fuck, bro. Like, trust me.
North America has like no ring to it.
You know what? The only people, one thing about life that you have to realize is nobody gives a fuck. You know, back to the early conversation, you drive a fucking Lambo. You think people give a fuck if you see people staring and stuff, but nobody really gives a fuck. It doesn't really matter. So that goes for everything. Like these things that matter to us. Oh, I got a fucking zit. Oh, it looks bad. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about.
Nobody even noticed.
no, you know, or you come off a cycle. Oh fuck, I'm getting flat. No, nobody cares, notices, or even thinking about you that hard. So the truth is that it don't fucking matter. Just do what the fuck you're doing, man. Why is DJ mad that no top competitors choose to go to his show? I don't know. I don't even know. Ask Stu if people have called him Stuart Little in high school.
No.
These questions, man. Would you and the guy sacrifice 70? Would you and the guy sacrifice 70% strength to place top 6? Of course, yeah. Who gives a fuck about strength? Top 6 at Olympia. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we don't. I think we're way past that point of caring about that kind of shit. What's the worst story you had with bad gear? Did we do this question before?
I think we've told stories about this
randomly. Yeah. Ken probably doesn't have any.
I got a good one actually. So you know Primavol and acetate.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an oral drug, like it's orally available. It's it's the same thing as Primo and Enthate, but it's got an acetate ester, right? So I thought that. Actually, wait, I don't want to tell this story. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm not telling this story.
Yeah, we'll save that for post show. If Sebum does well, do you think no? Do people get too stressed out on the election?
Yes.
All right, let's do one more. I want to find a good one.
While you're looking for that, Stu, have you picked a show you're doing for next year?
Probably midsummer. Sometime. Because I have to. So I'm going to finish this off season, and I need to get gyno surgery done. And
you're doing it.
Yeah, I got to do it, man. I had a flare up a little bit ago, and like there's enough tissue there where it's going to be a problem now.
Oh.
So I got to get that done, unfortunately. And then I'll finish this off season, do a break before I start prep, get the surgery done in that time frame, and then start prep probably in like April. I think I'm going to do a shorter one, like 8 to 10 weeks, because I don't need more time than that.
Yeah.
All right, last question. This is a serious one, so be prepared. Have you ever seen a pair of twins that were Mexican? You ever seen Mexican twins?
I don't really hang out with those kind of people.
What racist ass?
I've never seen Mexican. I've seen white twins, black twins, mixed twins. I've seen Asian twins. Oh man, I've never seen Mexican twins.
You know what I haven't seen? I've never seen a black kid with Down syndrome.
I have. I've seen a black kid in school. I've seen a black kid with Down syndrome.
Yeah,
but
I've seen black kids with Down syndrome.
You probably didn't notice.
Again, that's who you spend time around.
They look alike, Stu, right? You
see, now that you said this, I'm trying to see, are there any celebs that are Mexican, celebrities that are twins? I'm trying to find, like.
I don't think do Mexicans have twins?
Of course they do. What kind of question is that?
It could be a genetic thing. I don't know. Because it's not. I feel like I should be able to recall that before in my life. I've never seen it.
Because like aren't Latino women like unusually fertile? Like, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, that is a
or
thing.
Or are they just super Catholic and they just reproduce a lot?
I've seen Latino twins, but Puerto Rican. I knew a pair of Puerto Rican twins. Stu's people.
Where's my brother? Like, what'd you do?
No, I mean that's a super fucking weird question. But I mean, I think you got us beat. I think you got us stumped. I can't recall that. is there a reason why you asked that question? But I don't know. But
I mean, I've definitely seen Asian twins. I mean, they all kind of look. Yeah.
oh, damn, dude.
Stupid.
No kidding.
They both have big legs, big quads.
Yeah, they all got big quads. Squatting out the womb.
What do you think an Asian person will get offended if you said that they like a bodybuilder? You say, okay, you guys all have big legs. I don't think that would be offensive, right?
No, it's like saying black guys have small calves.
Good point. Yeah, that's not offensive. It is what it is. What you can
It's what it is. It's what it is.
Our bodybuilders can be sensitive, but at the same time, they sometimes can take certain things well. You know, I guess it kind of depends what it is. When you're in prep,
like in this sport, there is like almost zero racial tension because everybody wins shows. You know, white, black, brown, purple, like everybody wins. You know, because you know there's good people from all over the world. I mean. But so like, you know, we can fucking joke around about this stuff and nobody really cares, which is nice.
I've never heard anybody complain about that in any way. Like there was a thing that you couldn't win Mr. Olympia if you didn't speak English, but that kind of went away now.
True anymore.
But even if you would have said, okay, so name me somebody who should have won Mr. Olympia that doesn't speak English, and you probably couldn't think of it anyways. So it wasn't really a good argument, but yeah, there's no tension. Nobody even brings it up. It's not even a thing. Like, hey, what about this? I don't think we care. We just want to see some good physiques up there. You know,
just want to see some muscle, man. That's all it is.
Or even growing up watching Jay Cutler, like, wow, I want to be like that guy. It never even crossed my mind that he was white. It was just like, this is Jay fucking Cutler, you know.
And like we're also like realistic, right? Because we know that like black guys and white guys have like different looking muscle,
for sure,
right? And we kind of like talk about that in generalities, right? Like James Hollingshead is like all grainy and he's a pale white dude, right? You don't see a lot of black guys with that kind of condition, that type of conditioning. They might be the same leanness, but it's a different look, you know? It's just a trend that you see, and it's like the reality of it. So why be weird about it? You know?
Exactly.
I think Boston was so like he was just so blunt about it. Like he was really funny when he talked about like freaky black guys in the sport, right? Because like it's just, you know, they just show up and beat you all the time.
But I don't feel like there's any. I want to say sports in general. But not as much. Bodybuilding is a bit different. Some I think football sometimes there's a little bit of tension here and there, but for the most part, I think in sports we're more worried about fucking winning. Who's winning? We don't care too much about that kind of shit. But gentlemen, this dog is out. He's like, fuck this. No, nobody's paying me attention. But thanks for coming on, gentlemen. It was a last minute one, but I appreciate you coming on. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Do you know if you're coming to nationals yet?
More than likely. More than likely.
It's like 3 weeks away, so figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out, bro.
Are you going, Ken?
Yeah.
You there? Are you there yet?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not there yet, but I'm.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be there for nationals. Yeah, Sid's competing. I got to be there, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the boys if they're not going. I'm gonna go anyway. Because I have other reasons to be there as well. Ooh. But I'll be there.
Got to tell me after the pod.
All right, y'all. I'm going to just pause it, actually. All right, peace out, people.